Well, welcome back to Living Local. It is Financial Friday, so we have August Mize here from Carolina Trust Federal Credit Union. Hello, Miss August.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good, good. So, this week has been kind of a push for our back to school supplies. And we've just been talking with principals and Help4Kids and teachers all week just about what a big of a need this is for kids locally.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I know back to school time is sometimes tough for people anyway, trying to get all those supplies together, but especially with, the pandemic and so many people being out of work. And now that the kids are going back to school, they really have to have all those supplies to be able to get the education that they need. So I'm glad that we can kind of all come together to make that a reality.
Yeah. And, a lot of, our sponsors through this back to school drive have, drop off locations at their stores. But with Carolina Trust, you guys are actually doing an online giving type of program, right?
Yeah, exactly. So for the past 8 years, we have been a Help4Kids Vienna Sausage Drive drop-off location at all of our branches. And this year, because we're doing appointment only, we wanted to kind of ensure that we were able to keep everyone safe as possible. So we decided to do an online donation instead of having more foot traffic into our branches. And, we're very hopeful that we'll be able to kind of raise the money that we would typically raise in supplies to be able to get that to these kids so that they have not only the school supplies that they need, but that they also have the, meals that they need for the weekends. And I know, during this entire pandemic that, Horry County schools and a lot of other places in the area have really stepped up to try to ensure that those same kind of programs are implemented so that these kids can have their meals. So we're very happy to be able to be a part of that. We love Help4Kids. We've been working with Help4Kids, like I said, for the past 8 years doing the Vienna Sausage Drive. We've also donated 2 of our old vans to Help4Kids,
Wow.
loaded down with supplies, anything that we can do to kind of play a role in what they're doing and helping the kids in our community. That is something that is huge priority for us here at Carolina Trust. So we're super excited to be a part of it.
Well, we're happy to have you a part of it as well. I love that you guys are doing the online donations because it's easy to say, no, we're not open, so, we're not going to be a part of it. But you're like, no, we're not going to do a drop-off location, but we can still do what we can.
Yeah, and I think, and I think for me, it's probably easier for a lot of people to go on and donate online. Lots of people pay their bills online. You don't have to worry about trying to find that time between 8:30 and 5 to make it into one of our branches, during your lunch break or before you head into the office. This way you can just, go online and donate to Help4Kids and, help provide these kids with the supplies that they need. Same time you go pay your water and electricity bill.
Yeah, no, I like that. And you guys have this long-standing relationship with Help4Kids, like you said. And, I didn't know that they did a Vienna sausage drive.
Yeah, so I guess that's how it started, was because it was more or less, canned foods, things that are preservative. And so that's what they, called their drive, was the Help4Kids Vienna Sausage Drive.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Vienna sausages. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I like
I do too. I pour all the juice out and then fill it up with vinegar, salt and pepper. I do. I love Vienna sausages. We used to eat them when I was a kid. Me and my grandpa, we'd pack those when we went fishing.
Funny. I've never heard of the vinegar thing. I don't know. I'll have to try that, but I'll say August told me to. So, but and you guys, obviously kids are near and dear to your heart as well, because you guys do a ton of work going into the schools and kind of educating them on literacy and just other things. So it kind of is like a win-win for this back to school thing.
For sure. And that's something with us, is that obviously financial literacy in our community is something that we are daily trying to improve. And one of the best ways that we feel that we can do that is by starting at the ground up.